Hey youth leaders, I'm Sabrina. I just wanted to tell you about this resource, Worship Stations from a Distance. We all want our students to have a personal relationship with Jesus and cultivate these healthy habits of practicing spiritual disciplines so that they can feed themselves the Word of God over the course of a lifetime, so that they can be disciples that make disciples. And I hope this resource is a small part of that. It actually has 2 parts. The first part is kind of a traditional worship stations experience where there are 8 different prompters, 8 different spiritual disciplines that students get to practice. You can do this kind of night either in person, or I've included in this resource options of doing it in small groups or individually. It's possible to do that because there's very little supplies that are needed. And so the second part I want to tell you about next. The second part of this resource I think is the coolest part, and that's because it's all run through your Instagram story, and it is a 7-day post-experience follow-up. So basically what's going to happen is that I've included 48 different images that will fit your story in your Instagram. They're going to direct students to go to your bio, to a link in your bio, and that's going to direct them to download a prompter for each day. And each of those prompters is going through a different spiritual discipline. And within those prompters, here's the cool thing, there's a code word. And so this is going to hopefully up the engagement on your social media and actually practicing these spiritual disciplines. That's what we want students to do, is to get into the Bible, connect with Jesus. And so within those prompters, there's a code word. They are going to send those code words to their small group leader, and once they do that, they're going to be entered for each of those code words that they enter. There's either 7 or 8 that they can get, and they'll be entered into a drawing that will get them free food delivered to their door. And so hopefully this will up the engagement for students to just dig into the Word of God. Hopefully it will give them a lot of extra practice, so it won't be just one night that they're practicing spiritual disciplines, but the 7 days following. And I hope that this resource is super encouraging to you. I've also included like a Spotify playlist, everything that you're going to need to make this happen, super in detail of how to make it work. And so I hope that this resource blesses you, and I hope you check it out.